What's up, everybody? Hope all is well and hope you guys took some bangers today. I have no idea what to say about today's market other than the bull run was crazy. I did not catch it, unfortunately. I know a lot of people just hit the buy button, and it seems like that kind of works every day. So, yeah, but we'll get into how I traded today. I did I'd say actually, I did pretty well. I'm following my rules. I'm back to doing it. Yesterday during Asia, I have one account for Asia. I have one account for New York. And if I can remember what trade I took in Asia, I'll go ahead and do that and include that in the videos for, the next day. But yeah, so this one was a forward test right here. Stop loss was, let's see if I can grab it. There. 12.5, like that. And we did hit the halfway mark to 4RR, which was a 2RR. So that was low-key a banger trade. I'm now going for 4RR trades. I've noticed that those do play out pretty well, at least 1 or 2 times per session. During eval, that's what I'm going to go for. Once I'm funded, I'm going to lower that down to a 2RR trade and just take those and get off for the day and be done. Because, 3 of those will get me a payout of like $1,200. So that's what I'm looking for. My rule, I've got it right here. $250 risk per trade, 2 trades a day max. So that means first one's break even, second one's a loss, done. If the first one's break even, second one's break even, done. First one's a win, done. If I win, I'm out. I'm gone. I don't want to give back those profits. Done. But 250 max risk per trade. So basically, if I lose twice, I'm only losing $500 in the day. And for an eval, I did the math. I kind of forgot it. The max I can lose on the starter pluses are, I'm pretty sure. Let me look again. My apologies. Dang, dude, we are so chopped. Max drawdown on the eval for starter plus, which I have 2 starter pluses now. $2,000. So that would be 4 trades. That would be 4 days of full loss in a row. But today, so let's get into today. We had pushed really high up here. There was no more buy targets, so I'm not sure why I took this for longs. I think it was kind of dumb just because there were no more buy targets. If we go to the 5-minute here, you can kind of see there really was nothing. I mean, there was this. We SMT'd this with ES, which was pretty nice. But other than that, there was like nothing going way up here. So yeah, not gonna lie, that was kind of stupid. I was looking for retracement just because I wanted to catch the trend. I didn't want to falling knife the trend like I have been doing, because that's been cooking me pretty well, and I didn't want to do that again. So today technically would have been, I was looking to short this just because of the SMT on the 5-minute with ES. I was looking to short this high right here and take it lower, but I didn't, just because I wanted to trade with the trend, and it seemed like today that actually played out well for me. I know it would have been a dub here, but the odds of that happening, I've proven that doesn't work, is catching the falling knife. So moving on to the actual trade that I took, I was targeting $1,000 on this one contract. $1,000 win. We were 2.5 points away. I'm just happy that I was correct, and unfortunate that, we hit break even. But luckily on this one, I risked 250, and I feel like my risk management was good today, because after this dump, I expected it to pop back up just a little bit, because we did end up making an SMT with ES on this right here. right there. As you can see, we did make equal lows on ES, but that does count as an SMT. If you look at the right side of my screen on ES, we took it on ES, but not NQ. So I saw that at the low. I expected to pop up and just kind of keep going down just a little bit more because we were very overextended on ES, but not NQ. But obviously ES took the cake today and we were following ES. I feel like I've said ES 30 times. So I put my stop loss at 250 right here, which would be a 1-to-1. So I ended up making a 1-to-1 on it and walked away with only down $3 on the day. I'm actually very happy with that. I know it could have been $850, almost $1,000, but I have to be content just because after this trade, I was kind of pissed that I was down back in drawdown on the account. So we're sitting at $50,244. Not great. It's an eval. Should be up way more than that, but we're taking it slow just because I wrecked my psychology. I usually don't show paper trades, but I will show this one. Let me go ahead and hop in the paper trade. So as you can see, the realized P&L today, what did we make on this? We made $5,000 on it. I took 5 contracts. I mean, it's very overpriced just because my account is at $1 million. It's just kind of to test setups. So we had an SMT at the high. We tapped the level. That's literally it. Bias was short just because we had this big move down. I expected us, pop back up, tap the level, SMT with the high, and then shoot back down. Ran to full TP for like $5,000, I think it was, obviously. 5 contracts. Yeah, $5,000, risk $1,250. Once we got to like here, I believe I went to break even and yeah, set this here and, kept running because there was nothing to really SMT at this point. But yeah, guys, that was the only 2 trades that I took today. I'm done on this account. I'm going to wait for Asia, try and trade Asia and hit a banger there. If we do hit, $1,000 on that account, I only need, I believe I did all the math yesterday because I needed to figure out like a plan. I needed to figure out a plan because I was just trading blindly. Like I want to just pass the account, make $1,500 today, make $1,500 tomorrow, be done. So I was like, okay, 50% consistency, right? Starter plus, 2 starter pluses, 50% consistency on starter plus. And if I risk $250 to make $1,000, if I do make $1,000 on the day, bang, that gives me 4 more trading chances to lose before I lose all of that profit. So I'm going to risk for $1,000, and there is a chance I might actually, from today, I think this might be a good idea. Past the the 2RR spot, which would be $500. Let me just go up here real quick. So let me try to explain this. Imagine we smash a level and I have 2 of these. So I'm going to take the 1K, obviously. I'm going to take profit right there at the low or at the bottom right there. Stop loss here. Once we reach 1-to-1, which would be here, 1-to-1, going break even. Once we reach 2RR, I'm going to move stop back to 1-to-1, or just start trailing stop to where, how do I want to do this? How about 3RR? Oh, 3RR. Worth even 3.5. 3RR, I will set my stop at 1-to-1. That way, if it runs back up, I'll be out with a profit of $250, kind of like what I did today. And then once we hit like 3.5, then I will set my stop loss at 2RR. That way we make 500 and we walk away with 500. But I would like to see more trades run all the way to 4 so that we obviously can make $1,000. Actually, this might be a better representation. So let me try to do that again so I can actually understand it myself, because I don't know if anybody and their mother understood that. So we're in the trade. Boom. Run to 1 to 1. Profit target's going to be $1,000 always. Set stop, break even. 1 to 1, we're going break even. Bang. No meat in the game at this point. No money is being risked. It's a free trade. And then we hit 3 RR. So price is down here at 3 RR. Where's 3? 3. Price is down there at 3. We need 1 more RR to be able to smack full TP. So green line is price, current price. We're dragging stop. Dragging stop to 250 profit on the day. Bang. Now we will recuperate any loss that has happened prior day before, whatever, or we'll be up 250 on the day, for example. And then once we hit 3.5 RR, where's 3.5? 3.5. Price is now there. Remember, we still have full take profit at 1,000 because that's what we're good with. We're not going to move that. Be greedy. We're going to move stop loss to $500, which would be what? A 2RR. So that's the original amount that we would be going for if we were not trading an eval. So now say price is bouncing around right here. We edge it. Oh my gosh, we're so close to 1,000. I'm not going to close out because I don't want to practice closing trades early. However, it bounces around, boom, 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 and bang, hits stop loss, $500 on the day. Can't be mad at that at all. We're working our way up towards being funded. And then it comes back here and then just goes to all-time lows. And it could have been $1,000. That's going to be great for my psychology in a sense that I have to be okay with whatever happens. You have to. If I hit full stop loss and we lose $250 on the day and we're like, okay, let's hop in another trade. Looks good. Blah, blah, blah. A+ setup, the whole 9 yards. And we hit stop loss again. We're down $500 on the day. It's okay. That's fine. We're only $500 deep instead of, risking more. And 2 trades a day max and we're out. So with all that yap sesh, right now, the owner of SPS is running a discount if you want to join SPS and do live trading every single day. Bro does not miss. I'll be in there answering questions as well. Steez is in there. He's a great guy. There's so many resources in there if you need help setting something up, whatever. But yeah, he's running a deal right now. I believe the code is TikTok Live. It ends this week. Check that out. It's in the description. Just click the WAP link for SPS and it'll take you right to it and set you up. On another note, my Discord's free. Go ahead and join it. Ask me questions. There is a paid option there. And that's basically if you want me to help you completely set up trading and, get charts like these and set up getting help with my funded futures. I love that firm. Yeah. So that's something that I offer if you ever want to do it. And it's just something that I can do. So anyways, let's do the verse of the day because this video is already at 15 minutes. It's kind of crazy. I basically just gave you my whole idea of how I want to start trading these accounts and how I think it'll be my easiest way to profitability. Because the risk management has been all over the place. I wish I could show you, but the past 3 days on some of the accounts that I've completely blown, I've been down a total of, down a total of $1,400 in a day or $1,200. I've hit daily loss limit the past 3 days on 4 accounts and blown them. So We have 2 accounts left. I have to make this work. I also believe my funded futures changed their giveaway deals to picking people that they like or something. I don't know. So we have Matthew 25, 31, 32. But when the Son of Man comes in his glory and all the angels with him, then he will sit upon his glorious throne. All the nations will be gathered in his presence, and he will separate the people as shepherd creates a sheep. Shepherd creates, oh my goodness. Let me back up. And he will separate the people as a shepherd separates the sheep from the goats. So, that didn't make any sense to me. I'm going to read it again. But when the Son of Man comes in his glory and all the angels with him, then he will sit upon the glorious throne. All the nations will be gathered in his presence, and he will separate the people as a shepherd separates the sheep from the goats. So the goats, I mean, take this into 2025 terms. I mean, this term's from like 2016, but the GOAT, the GOT, greatest of all time, whoever you think that is, should be you. You're constantly praying, trying to get closer with God, going to church, blah, 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 doing everything that you need to do on a daily basis to provide for God and Jesus that has given you another life. He's going to separate you from a sheep. The sheep are going to follow. It's a term. So it's a metaphor. If you don't understand, the sheep are the people that just follow and just do everything that everybody else does. In a sense, that's probably why you're trading, because you don't want to follow people. And that's how you can relate this back to trading. You don't want to follow what everybody else does. I feel like God's put you on this earth. God's put everybody on this earth, and everybody deserves the entire world. You just have to go get it yourself and with the help of God. And what I'm trying to get at is, oh my God, bro, I don't even know where I'm going with this. What I'm trying to get at. And I might look this up real quick so I'm not wrong. The goats might be the people that, hold on, let me look this up. If you're still here, that's crazy. 31. I just need the sheep versus the goat meaning. I know some people watching this are probably like, wait, what? So it's the ultimate separation between the righteous and the wicked, with the sheep representing those who have followed Christ and the goats representing the ones who rejected him. So I had it backwards. And in today's day and age, we call the sheep the ones that follow what everybody else does. Like, bro, you're a sheep. You go drink and you go smoke and that kind of stuff. But in this sense, in the Bible, they call the goats the people that reject God. They push him away. They want to go do their own thing. They follow the devil, that kind of stuff. So flip what I just said. The sheep are the people that follow Christ and what he has in store for them. Like, you want to be the sheep. You want to be the one where you follow God. You want to be able to, follow him and whatever he has in store for you. And don't be a goat. But if you want to use goat, the term greatest of all time, you can do that and kind of flip the script in your mind and be like, I don't want to be a sheep. I don't want to be what everybody else wants to be, where, you go get the 9 to 5, then you come home, you drink, you yell, you scream, and, you hate your family, that kind of thing. Like, I feel like that's very normalized in divorce and stuff like, bro, I'm going on a whole tangent. So anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed. This is a super long video, 20 minutes of just straight yapping about this stuff. This kind of looks interesting here. We have an SMT. We do. No, we don't. Sorry. We took this high. Yeah. I mean, there's nothing. I don't know. Today's price action was very weird. Big run up, big move down. I would say this was like a perfect AMD model. because you got your accumulation, manipulation, distribution. But anyways, guys, I hope you guys did something good today. Do something that, improves your life. Don't just sit around and watch the charts all day. Get off, go to the gym, do stuff like that. But I will see you guys tomorrow, hopefully with a banger. And, pray for all you guys. Goodbye.